Sam is a thinker. That's going to be an issue because Naoya Inoue is typically the guy in there who's doing most of the thinking. He does fight a lot of brawlers.
Inoue is on another level, but Sam's very, very confident about what he's doing, and they've obviously taken a step aside at the moment to focus on what they're doing now.
Didn't look too good in his last out, and a lot of people are kind of writing him off on the back of that. Inoue, first of all, let's commend his level of activity. It's absolutely outrageous.
The upcoming bout between Naoya Inoue and Sam Goodman has sparked considerable debate among boxing professionals, with opinions divided based on the fighters' past performances, physical conditions, and fighting styles. Naoya Inoue, the reigning undisputed super bantamweight champion, is widely regarded as the favorite due to his impeccable record and exceptional form. Known for his devastating power and surgical precision, Inoue has dominated top-tier opponents such as Stephen Fulton and Nonito Donoaya, demonstrating adaptability and resilience. Experts point to Inoue's consistent activity, 4 fights in the past year, and his superior conditioning as key factors in his favor. However, concerns remain about the potential toll such an intense schedule could take on his body, particularly at 122 pounds. While his power has translated well to this weight class, some believe it may not be as overwhelming as it was in the lower divisions. Sam Goodman enters the fight as the underdog but boasts an impressive undefeated record of 19-0. Many professionals highlight his technical skills and strategic mindset, which could present challenges for Inoue. Goodman's ability to think on his feet and adapt during fights has earned him a reputation as a cerebral fighter. However, his lackluster performance in his most recent bout has raised questions about whether he is ready for an opponent of Inoue's caliber. Despite Goodman's potential to surprise the Japanese champion, most experts lean toward Inoue, citing his experience and all-around superiority. Nevertheless, they acknowledge that Goodman's disciplined approach and tactical acumen could make the fight more competitive than expected. Naoya Inoue has officially been ordered to face his IBF mandatory challenger. Initially, the IBF had scheduled a purse bid for the fight on October 29. However, recent developments indicate that the promoters for both fighters are nearing an agreement, with plans to finalize the fight for December 24 in Tokyo. Bob Arum revealed these details during a conversation with boxing journalist Dan Raphael, signaling that negotiations are progressing smoothly and confirmation of the matchup is imminent. Australian boxer and close observer of the sport, Jason Maloney, has voiced his support for his compatriot Sam Goodman as the latter prepares for a career-defining clash against Naoya Inoue. While Maloney is eager to back Goodman, he also offers a realistic assessment of the immense challenge ahead. Maloney acknowledges the difficulty of defeating Naoya Inoue, especially at 122 pounds, where Inoue, known as the Monster, has cemented his reputation as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Renowned for his extraordinary power, speed, and technique, Inoue has risen through multiple weight classes, dismantling elite opponents along the way. His dominant performance against Stephen Fulton in his super bantamweight debut further demonstrated his ability to adapt and excel at the highest level. For Maloney, supporting Goodman is a matter of national pride and belief in the young Australian's potential. Goodman, who holds an undefeated record of 19-0, has showcased exceptional technical skills and mental toughness throughout his career. However, Maloney emphasizes that defeating Inoue will require a near perfect strategy and flawless execution, as few fighters have managed to withstand the relentless pressure and devastating power that Inoue brings to the ring. Despite his admiration for Goodman's abilities, Maloney remains realistic about the odds. It's very hard to see anyone at 122 pounds overcoming Inoue's dominance, he stated, echoing the sentiments of many boxing experts who recognize the formidable challenge of facing a fighter as complete and relentless as Inoue. Ultimately, Maloney hopes Goodman delivers his best performance, understanding that defeating Inoue would require something truly extraordinary. As Inoue continues to redefine the limits of the super bantamweight division, Goodman faces the toughest test of his career, one that will demand every ounce of his skill, preparation, and determination.
Oh, look, you want to back your countryman and you hope he does well, but it's very hard to see anyone at 122 giving Inoue too much trouble. But yeah, mate, I'll back him and hope he does well on the...
Billy Dibb, a former world champion and respected figure in boxing, has shared his thoughts on the highly anticipated bout between Naoya Inoue and Sam Goodman. Dibb views Inoue as a rare and formidable talent, operating at a level far beyond most fighters. At the same time, he recognizes the tremendous opportunity this fight represents for Goodman, who has a chance to achieve the unthinkable and elevate his career to unprecedented heights. Dibb's admiration for Naoya Inoue is well-founded. Known as the Monster, Inoue has solidified his place as one of boxing's most dominant and skilled athletes, with an impeccable record and an unmatched resume. Having conquered multiple weight classes, Inoue has built a reputation for dismantling elite opponents with a seamless blend of power, precision, and technical prowess. His recent performance, a masterclass against Stephen Fulton, reinforced why many regard him as a pound-for-pound great. Dib stressed that facing Inoue is no ordinary challenge. His footwork, timing, and ability to exploit an opponent's weaknesses make him extraordinarily difficult to outmatch, Dib noted. He believes Inoue's skill set is so refined that few, if any, super bantamweights currently possess the tools to defeat him. Despite the daunting task, Dib highlighted the significance of this fight for Goodman. As the mandatory challenger for Inoue's IBF title, Goodman has earned his shot through relentless hard work, determination, and a flawless 21-0 record. Dib praised Goodman for his consistency and resilience, stating, "When a guy doesn't lose, it's hard to teach him how to lose." For Goodman, the stakes couldn't be higher. Facing an all-time great like Inoue is a challenge that demands not only immense preparation but also the mental fortitude to rise to the occasion. While Dib acknowledges the overwhelming odds, he believes this fight could define Goodman's career, whether by pulling off an upset or by demonstrating his ability to compete at the sport's highest level.
Inoue is on another level, but Sam's very, very confident about what he's doing, and they've obviously taken a step aside at the moment to focus on what they're doing now. But he's in line for that opportunity against Inoue. Obviously, he's the red hot ticket. So if you can upset the apple cart and get that win, then you're on a big stage, aren't you? But obviously, it's a massive opportunity for Sam. First and foremost, he has to get through.
Sam Goodman's undefeated record reflects his resilience and adaptability in the ring. While he may not possess the devastating knockout power of Naoya Inoue, his technical skills and cerebral approach have established him as a standout contender in the super bantamweight division. For Goodman, this fight is far more than just a title opportunity. It is a chance to etch his name in boxing history by defeating one of the sport's most feared champions. Billy Dib has emphasized the critical importance of focus and mental fortitude for Goodman in a fight of this magnitude. According to Dib, distractions could be costly, and Goodman must stay steadfast in his strategy, avoiding scenarios where Inoue thrives, such as high-risk exchanges. If Goodman can execute a disciplined and precise game plan, Dib believes he has the potential to make this a competitive fight. Dib is realistic about the uphill battle Goodman faces but views this as a defining moment in the Australian's career. Regardless of the outcome, stepping into the ring with a fighter of Inoue's caliber is a testament to Goodman's ambition and courage. Dib commended Goodman for taking on such a monumental challenge, fully aware of Inoue's dominance and the risk that his efforts may be overshadowed. Billy Dib's analysis captures the gravity of this matchup. While he acknowledges Inoue's unparalleled abilities, he also highlights the massive opportunity for Goodman to showcase his skills on the world stage. For Goodman, this fight is not just about seeking victory, it is about proving he belongs among boxing's elite. A strong performance, even against a fighter as complete and relentless as Inoue, would solidify Goodman's place as a force to be reckoned with in the sport.
Stay on the winning route, and then obviously the fight with Inoue is around the corner. They're saying December, and you know what? You got to give Sam credit, and he's notched up 21 victories in a row, and so. When a guy hasn't lost, it's hard to teach him how to lose. So Inoue is going to need to put in a great performance to beat.
Sam Goodman, an emerging star in the boxing world, is gearing up for the fight of his life on December 24th, where he will face off against Naoya Inoue. Under the bright lights of the boxing ring, Goodman is resolute in his focus, determined not to be distracted by past events or external noise. "The past is behind me," Goodman states confidently. "All my attention is on the task at hand." Having steadily climbed the ranks, Goodman has experienced both triumph and setbacks in his career. Yet, rather than dwelling on past outcomes, he's channeling his energy into this pivotal matchup. "I'm not looking back," he emphasizes. "This fight is all that matters right now. I'm fully focused on what I need to do in that ring on December 24th. For Goodman, each fight represents an opportunity to showcase his evolution as a fighter and his unwavering dedication to his craft. Acknowledging the inherent challenges of boxing, he believes his mindset will be the key to his success. "You can't change what's already happened," he says. "It's about staying in the moment and giving it everything you've got." The upcoming bout against Naoya Inoue carries extraordinary significance. Inoue, widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, is a daunting opponent. However, Goodman isn't intimidated. Instead, he views the fight as an opportunity to prove himself on the global stage. "I respect Inoue and what is accomplished, but I'm not here to play it safe. I'm here to win," Goodman declares, his determination unmistakable. "This is my moment, and I'm ready to give everything for it." Goodman's preparation has been nothing short of rigorous. From early morning runs to grueling sparring sessions, he's pushed himself to the limit. Yet, it's not just the physical aspect of his training that has been crucial. Goodman has prioritized his mental game, learning to block out distractions and remain laser-focused. "I've learned to stay present," he explains. "It's all about the fight ahead, and that's where my energy is." As fight day approaches, Goodman remains calm, composed, and confident. His eyes are firmly fixed on the future, viewing the past as nothing more than a stepping stone toward the fighter he is becoming. For Goodman, December 24th is not just another fight, it's his moment to seize greatness.
What about what George Rose, your promoter, said just earlier? You're happy to get over there in September if they need you to get in against Naoya Inoue should you come through this fight?
Look, like I said, I'm focused on this fight and getting past this one. I'm not looking past this. All my focus is completely on this. But you know, Inoue, he's taken on my sloppy seconds in over in September. So he's fighting TJ. I've already been there and done it. So look, yeah, I've already been there, beat TJ. I'll see him at the end of the year.
Naoya Inoue, the reigning undisputed super bantamweight world champion, is set to defend his title against Sam Goodman, his long-term mandatory challenger. At 26 years old, Goodman holds an impressive undefeated record of 19-0, with 8 wins by knockout. However, doubts have arisen following a lackluster performance in his most recent bout, leading many to write off his chances against the Japanese superstar. Inoue's activity level and dominance have set him apart in the boxing world. This bout marks his 4th fight within a year, an extraordinary feat, especially for an elite champion. Inoue's Boxing Day victory over Marlon Tapales last year, followed by dominant wins against top contenders like Stephen Fulton and TJ Daheny, have solidified his position among the pound-for-pound best. Frequently mentioned alongside heavyweight king Alexander Usyk and welterweight great Terence Crawford, Inoue is a consensus top 3 fighter in the sport today. While lower weight classes often receive less mainstream attention, Inoue continues to break barriers and deliver performances that resonate globally. Goodman enters the fight as a clear underdog, but his tricky and unorthodox style could pose problems for Inoue in the early rounds. Still, Inoue has repeatedly demonstrated his ability to adapt and dominate as fights progress. Against TJ Daheny, for instance, he needed time to find his rhythm but ultimately broke his opponent down for a decisive victory. Many experts expect a similar outcome against Goodman, predicting that Inoue's relentless pressure and precision will wear the Australian down, leading to a stoppage in the 7th or 8th round. For Inoue, another convincing win would further cement his legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats. It would also pave the way for potential super fights in the near future, continuing his quest to redefine the limits of the sport. For Goodman, this fight is an opportunity to test himself against one of the best and, perhaps, exceed expectations on the grandest stage of his career.
To Christmas Eve on this one, we've got Naoya Inoue defending his undisputed world championships at 122 pounds. He's the king of super bantamweight right now, against his long-term mandatory challenger Sam Goodman, the Aussie. 26 years old he is, 19-0, 8 of those wins coming way off knockout against Goodman. Didn't look too good in his last out, and a lot of people are kind of writing him off on the back of that. Inoue, first of all, let's commend his level of activity. It's absolutely outrageous. He fought Marlon Tapales on Boxing Day last year, so this is going to be his 4th fight in the space of 1 year. You know, he's in the top 3 conversation at the minute with Usyk and Terence Crawford there, the consensus top 3. Obviously, Beterbiev's right on the outside looking into that as well, I believe. But no one else has got these levels of activity that Inoue has. You know, people can talk about the lower weights and whatever it may be, but, you know, in that...
Despite the doubts surrounding his recent performance, Sam Goodman is determined to prove his worth against the legendary Naoya Inoue. The Australian fighter recognizes the enormity of this opportunity and has gone to great lengths to prepare for the challenge, refining his skills and focusing on every detail of his training. Working with a team of experts, Goodman has emphasized improving his technique, endurance, and strategy, knowing he'll need to be at his absolute best to compete with Inoue. Inoue's reputation as an aggressive, high-pressure fighter makes him one of the most dangerous opponents in boxing. His exceptional speed, precision, and ability to dictate the pace of a fight have earned him universal admiration across the boxing world. Yet, Goodman remains undeterred, believing his unique style and unwavering determination could give him an edge. Goodman understands the stakes and is fully aware that passivity will be his downfall against a fighter as relentless and powerful as Inoue. "I can't let him control the fight," Goodman has said, acknowledging that he must stay active and disciplined to counter Inoue's strengths. As fight night approaches, Goodman's resolve will undoubtedly be put to the test. With the eyes of the boxing world on him, the pressure to perform is immense. Yet, Goodman remains confident, viewing this as his chance to shock the world and demonstrate that he belongs among boxing's elite. While Inoue enters as the overwhelming favorite, Goodman believes in his ability to flip the script and rise to the occasion. This is not just another fight for the Australian. It is a defining moment, one where he hopes to prove that he can stand toe-to-toe with one of the sport's most respected champions.
Goodman, it's a decent run of fights as well, so massive credit to Inoue for that. He's breaking boundaries that no other world champions at the minute in the sport most definitely are. I think Goodman might cause problems for a couple of rounds. Inoue took a little while to get going against TJ Dehenny in his last fight, to be honest with you. Obviously broke him down in the end. I think Inoue will stop Goodman. He's going to be crafty, he's going to be tricky, the Aussie. I'm going to call 7 or 8 rounds, maybe similar to the Dehenny one, more of a breakdown job for Inoue. Then hopefully we get an MJ fight, and then after that we get the Tokyo Dome showdown with Junto Nakatani. As fans, we definitely deserve that in the Japan.
Experts in the boxing world are offering mixed opinions on Sam Goodman's decision to face Naoya Inoue in their upcoming bout, raising questions about whether the Australian challenger might be biting off more than he can chew. Many believe Goodman, who is still in the early stages of his career, may want to reconsider his approach, particularly given Inoue's recent injury. The reigning champion, widely regarded as one of the sport's most formidable forces, is recovering from a broken hand sustained in a previous fight. While the injury has not yet sidelined him, there are lingering concerns that Inoue may not return to his peak form. Some analysts suggest Goodman could use this opportunity to delay the matchup until the champion has fully healed, giving himself more time to develop and prepare for the challenge. Others, however, argue that this could still be a legitimate opportunity for Goodman to prove himself on the global stage. They caution, though, that Goodman should avoid overestimating Inoue's vulnerability. Even a diminished version of the champion, they warn, is a dangerous opponent, given Inoue's unmatched skill, power, and ability to adapt mid-fight. Despite these concerns, Goodman and his camp have shown no signs of stepping back. The young fighter remains resolute in his decision to face Inoue, fully aware of the risks but eager to test himself against one of the greatest in the sport. "I'm not looking for excuses or shortcuts," Goodman has said. "This is my chance, and I'm going to take it." Whether this decision will prove wise remains to be seen. The fight represents a significant gamble for Goodman, whose determination to step into the ring with a fighter of Inoue's caliber speaks volumes about his ambition and confidence. With the boxing world watching closely, this matchup is shaping up to be a defining moment in Goodman's career, regardless of the outcome.
Sam Goodman, he should just leave Naoya Inoue alone. Goodman broke his hand in his latest fight. And of course he's going to heal up, but I don't care. A year from now, he gets in there with Inoue, that hand gives him problems, he gets trained.
Sean Porter, former welterweight champion and respected boxing analyst, has made a bold prediction about Naoya Inoue's trajectory in the sport, suggesting that the reigning undisputed super bantamweight champion has the potential to become the next Manny Pacquiao. Porter believes Inoue embodies the charisma, skill, and excitement necessary to elevate him to the status of a global icon, much like the legendary Filipino fighter. "Inoue is someone who has that special something," Porter remarked. "He's got the power, the speed, and the skills to be one of the best of all time. But it's not just about what he does in the ring, it's how he carries himself and connects with the fans. He's not just a fighter. He's someone people want to watch because of who he is as a person and as an athlete." Porter draws parallels between Inoue and Pacquiao, who captivated audiences worldwide with his thrilling knockouts, relentless aggression, and humble demeanor. Pacquiao's rise from humble beginnings to becoming a global sensation was marked by his ability to entertain fans both inside and outside the ring. Similarly, Porter believes Inoue has the potential to replicate this widespread appeal, combining explosive performances with a composed and likable personality. One of the key aspects Porter highlighted is Inoue's disciplined and humble approach to the sport. Both fighters share a strong sense of purpose and an unrelenting work ethic that sets them apart in a field brimming with talent. Inoue's ability to maintain focus amidst the pressures of being a champion mirrors Pacquiao's rise to prominence, where dedication to craft and staying grounded played a pivotal role in his success. "Inoue reminds me of Pacquiao in so many ways," Porter added. He's exciting, humble, and he always delivers in the ring. Those are the qualities that make people want to tune in and watch, not just as boxing fans but as fans of greatness. As Inoue continues to dominate in the super bantamweight division and cement his legacy as one of the pound-for-pound best, comparisons to Pacquiao become increasingly apparent. Whether he can reach the same iconic heights as Pacman remains to be seen, but Porter's prediction underscores the potential of Inoue to transcend boxing and establish himself as a global phenomenon. Sean Porter believes that Naoya Inoue's disciplined mindset and humble approach will be key factors in propelling him to new heights in his career. According to Porter, these attributes, combined with Inoue's explosive style and unyielding determination, set him apart in a sport filled with exceptional talent. As the boxing world eagerly anticipates Inoue's next move, Porter's prediction has added to the growing excitement surrounding the Japanese star. Known as the Monster, Inoue has consistently delivered thrilling performances, demonstrating power, precision, and a rare ability to adapt to any opponent. These qualities, paired with his charisma and work ethic, position him as one of the most compelling figures in boxing today. Porter sees Inoue as the next fighter capable of capturing the public's imagination in the same way Manny Pacquiao did during his storied career. Like Pacquiao, Inoue has the potential to transcend the sport, earning widespread admiration not just for his skills but also for the way he carries himself outside the ring. If Inoue continues on his current trajectory, he could secure a place in boxing history as one of the sport's all-time greats. For now, the world watches with anticipation as Inoue seeks to further cement his legacy, with Porter's bold prediction fueling the excitement surrounding the Japanese sensation.
Between Isaac Cruz and Inoue, we might have the next fighter, foreign fighter for the sake of words, who could translate to the American audience. I do believe that is Inoue. I think Inoue is the next Manny Pacquiao. Not at that going all the way up the weight class and all that stuff, but someone who's extremely explosive, eye-catching, and also inviting to who he is as a fighter and as a person. Yeah. It could be him, so I'm looking forward.
Experts are applauding Sam Goodman for his unwavering determination and readiness to face elite competition, reinforcing his reputation as Mr. Mandatory. Known for consistently stepping up against tough opponents, Goodman has earned respect across the boxing world for his fearless approach and adaptability. Sam has taken on a lot of challenging fighters, and every time he's stepped up, he's delivered, remarked one boxing analyst. Goodman's undefeated record, coupled with his impressive technical skills, has cemented him as a rising star in the super bantamweight division. While some have questioned whether he's prepared to face the very best, many experts point to his recent performances as proof of his ability to rise to the occasion. Goodman has shown he can adapt and overcome adversity, and that's what makes him such a dangerous fighter, another analyst observed. Unlike some fighters who wait for the perfect opportunity, Goodman actively seeks challenges, demonstrating both resilience and ambition. His relentless pursuit of excellence and willingness to prove himself against top-tier opponents have solidified his status as one of the sport's most exciting and tenacious competitors. As Goodman continues to climb the ranks, his drive to take on the best underscores his commitment to leaving a lasting legacy in boxing.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been talking to Mr. Honda and Inoue's team, and we'd love for Sam to be that next fight, and we'll absolutely push for that to happen. And Sam's ready. Sam will be ready to go. So he wants to get in. I love that Inoue is active. I love that he wants to fight and that he wants to take on all challenges. And I don't think that you can get a better challenge in the division than Sam Goodman. Sam Goodman has earned the title of Mr. Mandatory, right, to have that fight. He's taken on a lot of tough opponents and put in some fantastic performances. So the guys that Sam has beaten recently are guys that were, that I think would really have given Inoue a tough time. And now he's got Sam Goodman coming, and I think Sam Goodman is the one who can really unlock the secret code to beat the monster.
Experts believe Sam Goodman could pose significant challenges for Naoya Inoue in their upcoming fight, highlighting the contrasting styles of the two fighters. While Inoue is renowned for his aggressive, high-paced fighting style, Goodman stands out for his tactical, methodical approach. Inoue has rarely faced an opponent who analyzes and plans each move as carefully as Goodman does. Experts suggest that Goodman's ability to stay calm under pressure and think strategically could be a potential game-changer against Inoue's instinctive and fast-paced attacks. Inoue's typical strategy of overwhelming opponents with speed and power might be neutralized by someone who avoids reacting impulsively and remains composed in the face of relentless pressure. Goodman's mental discipline and ability to control the flow of a fight could disrupt Inoue's rhythm, making it harder for the champion to execute his usual strategies. Analysts point out that if Goodman can force Inoue to hesitate or overthink, it might throw the Japanese champion off his game. However, others caution that Inoue's speed, power, and adaptability could still prove overwhelming, especially if Goodman struggles to maintain his composure or allows the fight to play out on Inoue's terms. The question remains, will Goodman's calculated and strategic approach disrupt Inoue's aggressive style, or will the champion's explosiveness and precision ultimately be too much for the Australian challenger to handle?
How will Sam cause Naoya Inoue problems? Sam is a thinker. That's going to be an issue because Naoya Inoue is typically the guy in there who's doing most of the thinking. But he does fight a lot of brawlers. So it's going to be interesting to fight somebody like Sam. Or not to say that Inoue has ever fought someone like Sam in terms of his mental capacity, but I am saying on average he doesn't fight guys who are think first, kind of reactionary. Sam is not reckless. Another thing about Sam, he's not a reckless guy. He's computing everything and he's calculating everything. Sam will be working every second of every single round. I've always said anybody who's going to fight Inoue can't afford to be timid with Inoue, and they have to work. They have to work every second of every round, at least for it to be competitive. Sam has head movement.
That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. See you soon.